forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and following us on our different social media platforms, Faith Fellowship Ministries Uganda, and visiting our website www.ffministries.tk. Now, today I want us to talk about prayer. Prayer is the communion with God. Now, this has been something that has had very many misconceptions and misunderstandings, and people have taken it for something that it is not. And prayer is very important because prayer determines the nature of a Christian's life. Let us see what the Word of God says about prayer. In the book of Ephesians chapter 6 verse 18 says, "And pray in the Spirit in all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests." The apostle was talking to the Ephesians, telling them that pray in the Spirit in all occasions with all kinds of prayer and requests. According to the examples of men of God I've seen in the Old Testament and the New Testament, I've seen something about prayer, that prayer is lived. Prayer is something that you cannot do without as a Christian. I've noticed something about prayer, that prayer is something that determines the nature and the type of life you live on earth. Just as we know that we have to eat food to be healthy and look good, is the same way that we have to take prayer. Prayer is what gives life to our spirits and our bodies. So the question is, what do you feed on? Now, look here. We say that prayer is the communion with God. The word communion means to become one with something. Just as a man decides to leave his house and become one with his wife, is the same way that we should take prayer. Prayer should become something that we are part of, something that is second nature to us. So the apostle was speaking to the Ephesians and told them to pray in the Spirit in all occasions with all kinds of prayer and requests. Now listen, the Word of God is Spirit and truth. And Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. And we know that the Word of God is Christ Himself. So if Christ is the truth, the way, and the life, and the Word of God is Spirit and truth, meaning Christ is calling us to become one with His Word, making all kinds of prayer and requests. So Christ is calling us to pray on all occasions, not some of the occasions, on all occasions. And we have seen that prayer is what gives life to your spirit and your physical. So the nature of the life of salvation you live depends on how much you feed from Him. And all that you have to feed from Him is the Word of God.